Why?
I feel like
How are we down low? What are you talking about?
we're right in the middle, and that's not where
That's
you want to be. And now you really look like
You do
you
want
gotta
to be
like
like right in the middle.
Oh my gosh, how long have you been making videos? Now that's
I
much
could have had this
better.
done by like 5 minutes ago.
Can't
That's
with-
so much better.
I can't with the stuff coming out of your head though.
It's not centered. People are gonna be tilting their head to look at the screen.
Does that help?
No. There. Hey y'all, what's up? We have a lot of footage from today. We vlogged like normal, but just kind of wanted to, after we went to our grace-filled marriage class earlier tonight, we kind of came home and had this realization that we probably should just sit down and talk about this, make it one separate video, just kind of give you our thoughts and ideas.
We started to make it just the wrap up, and then I was like, this is gonna take too long.
Yeah,
The video's gonna be like 25 minutes.
And
so
yeah.
we just kind of want to talk about everything kind of related to yesterday's vlog and what's going on with us, because we didn't give you guys a whole lot of information yesterday. We so appreciate all
of the sweet
support,
comments. Thank you so much.
Comments about how we deserve a break, we need a break, you know, focus on ourselves and our lives, and that's kind of what we've been talking about.
Okay, let's just start from the
All day
beginning.
today.
Let's just start from the very beginning. When we first started YouTube, we jumped straight into daily vlogs. That's a pretty big commitment. I know it doesn't sound like a lot. Oh, you know, y'all don't have real jobs and y'all stay at home and blah, 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 all those comments. But for those of y'all that understand daily vlogs and what daily vlogging actually does to your brain and body and family and relationships and everything else over the years, then you understand where we're coming from. But we jumped right into the traffic.
It's also changed a lot. Daily vlogging has changed a lot. YouTube has changed a lot, especially in the last probably year, I guess.
It's time to change the way we eat. It's time to change the way we live. It's time to change the way we treat each other.
So that's what he said.
That's what Tupac. No,
and I say
for real.
before we start this, none of what we're about to say, none of what we said yesterday, none of any of this at all, 100%, none of this is us complaining. And I get really frustrated when I read comments, not just on our vlogs, but on other people's vlogs, on personal Facebook, on my friends. People express their emotions, and these days everybody assumes they're complaining. I'm tired because my baby's not sleeping at night. Quit complaining. My job is stressful. Well, you don't know anything about my job. Okay, I understand. Nobody's complaining. We are talking about facts, we're talking about our emotions, and we're talking about how we feel. We are incredibly thankful for the job we have.
So thankful and blessed.
So thankful for the job we have. Would we want to change what we're doing right now? Would I want to go back to the job that I was doing before?
Gosh, no.
Right now, I'm home with my kids. Absolutely not. We're not complaining about that. So I don't want anybody to take this as us complaining. This is us working through our emotions, working through changes in our life. As you have kids, as you move, as you do different things and go through different stages and get older, things change, and you have to accommodate, and you have to kind of figure out what works better in this different stage of life.
We still wouldn't be living the same way we were living 5 years ago with 2 kids. We changed. We changed with the times. As our family grew, we grew and changed, and things we even, and kind of going back to the whole where we started, jumping into traffic. That's pretty extreme, and that's what daily vlogging is extreme. Kind of going to like what you're saying is like we have been doing extreme things. I know, like I said again, y'all are gonna think we're complaining and stuff. Saying,
well, no, we're not.
Y'all stay at home, but no, we've been going hard. Like,
well, and yes, there's people who have 2 parents that work like 3 jobs each, and they have 17 kids, and they live in the cardboard box under the interstate. And I understand that, and I'm not saying our life is hard. That is not what we're saying. We're talking about this is what our life is, and we are talking about everybody has challenges. Whether you have like a staff of 40 people helping you, and you live in, you know, some mansion and have like 17 iguanas or something, like you're gonna have challenges. Or if you're a single parent living in a 1-bedroom apartment with 4 kids, you have challenges. everybody has challenges. So please, like honestly, if I see comments about how we're complaining, I might just delete them because it really makes me mad. But anyway,
we're far from complaining.
We're not complaining. We're just discussing our life.
Explaining. We're talking things out. We didn't really do a good job, obviously, of talking it out last night. It was the end of the night, and I had a lot more to say. I just didn't know how to say it, and I still don't really know how to say it. I never know how to say what I want to say correctly, per se.
I don't either.
I mean, y'all are right there with us, I'm sure. We don't know what we're doing. We're just going every day, adapting with change.
Well, and I think one reason we didn't know what to say, like we legitimately were like, we don't know what to say because we don't know what we're thinking. Like all day we've been together and doing stuff around the house and taking care of the kids, and we'll just be doing our own thing, and then I'll come in and be like, and so then I was thinking like it's kind of like this, and maybe this should happen, and then an hour later Cullen will be like, yeah, I was thinking about this, and somebody said this, and this comment said this, and they're right, and like all day we've been kind of thinking like, what are we thinking? What is going to be best for our family? So
kind of going back to the marriage class that we were in tonight, it's a grace-filled marriage is what we're doing, and we ate dinner at church tonight and then went to this class.
Date night.
We broke away. We left Gaines and Brooks back in the house. They were playing so well with all their toys in their new playroom that was just now clean, so we decided to come eat tacos with my small noodle.
They're their little stuff, and we're gonna eat real quick before we go to our little club.
Our grace-filled marriage.
What's happened lately is, again, not complaining and not saying like, oh, poor us, we've done all these fabulous things, but we just realized it's almost 5 months, so we haven't even hardly been in this house 5 months yet.
Can you believe that?
No,
it feels like we've been here for like
forever.
a year and a half, 2 years.
Yes.
Like seriously.
Well,
I mean, just me. I don't know.
In that time, we have first of all staged a house, sold a house, bought a house, got all the stuff into here.
With 2 kids.
With 2 kids, again, 2 and under.
There's plenty of people out there with 5 or 6 kids doing the same thing to the 10th degree, more extreme. But this is us.
This is just how these things are affecting us.
Out loud.
So if I had 1 kid and I had never moved and I was stressed, then I would hope that people would understand that I was stressed and appreciate that. Anyways, in those 5 months, we have been to Orlando, California twice.
The longer this goes on, the creepier it gets.
Utah, Washington, D.C. Those were all plane trips, and then a driving trip to Florida. We've had 3 major birthday parties. My sister's 40th. Gaines' 3rd. And Brooks' 1st.
We're so thankful and blessed to be able to have these opportunities.
We're not saying we would have wanted to.
Like, people are going to be like, well, at least you get to take the time and go travel and do that. I wish I had that much time. That's not what, we're just
loved doing it.
Yes.
And that's the problem. I think that's kind of the problem is I'm not saying I wish we hadn't done that. And I was texting my mom about this earlier, and I was like, those are all huge, huge blessings, and I would not change a bit of that. Where I'm saying the problem has come in is that we've gotten so involved in doing all these things, and they do take up time and it takes planning and all that, that we have kind of lost touch with ourselves and with each other and with our family unit, I guess you could say. The 4 of us as our 2 kids and us. And I think ourselves and our emotional and mental health, personally, each of us has suffered a little bit. Our relationship has definitely suffered, and I would maybe our relationship with our kids, I think above all else, we have still put them first priority over ourselves and everything else. So
I just hit us tonight after this class about how marriage is, the focus of it was how marriage is a marathon. And like, we've been running this marathon for 6 years now, as far as vlogging goes, but as far as our marriage goes, like
10 years.
10 years, and then adding that on top of it, and then adding all the life responsibilities that come with that.
Well, in the meantime, sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
I was just going to say, in the meantime, we're running a business together, which we love doing. I'm not saying we don't love doing it. I'm saying that's also just something else. Like, we are really great at being business partners. We're really great at parenting our kids together. We're really great at planning parties together. But we've kind of forgotten to be great at being married together and having like an emotional marriage relationship together. And I don't mean that in like a, you know,
how you doing?
But no, I mean, I'm just saying, like, as far as the emotional connection we need, we've both just been running our own directions and kind of running parallel. And if you're a married couple and you've been through life and different things together, I think it happens to a lot of people.
Running parallel, I like that, because you're out here doing your things that you need to get done, taking the kids where they need to go. I'm over here doing my things, but we're still connected. Like, we're still like texting.
We're not like arguing about it.
No, we're still like, you doing this, you're doing that, I'm doing this, the vlog's going up, this has got to go up, the thumbnail's good, we got this description, we got this kid, we got to go take to music class, we got this party, we got that party. We're still communicating, we're still doing all that, but then at the end of the day, there's just no emotional connection. Obviously, I mean, y'all seen, I've read the comments, I mean, y'all see it. We can't hide our emotions. Y'all know us too well. And
I know there will also be a lot of comments saying, y'all don't owe us an explanation, like you do you, and y'all work it out. And I don't even feel like we're talking about all this to y'all necessarily to prove a point or to feel like we have to explain it. It's honestly helpful for us, and we've said that all along the way.
At our marriage class tonight, she said y'all get together, y'all gonna be with each other, or y'all gonna be with a group or whatever, and y'all just discuss things. And me and Katie sat there, we were up in the front, and we sat there by ourselves with each other, and we're like literally doing what we're doing now, like talking to each other by ourselves without a camera on, and just going through the thoughts and the processes that we haven't done in a long time. And just because, like she said, buying a house, 5 months we've been in this house, like that's just, there's been a lot
that's going on. Not a long time. And we've, you know, done all the things we've done, and setting up a house and all that takes a lot of time. But I feel like, you know, as I said in the beginning, YouTube has changed. So I said to Cullen, I was like, why all of a sudden is all of this affecting us more than it ever has? And he was like, well, we have 2 kids now, you know, like 2 kids that were 2 and under.
Again, I feel like we're complaining, but we're not. I would not change it for the world. They're wonderful little personalities
and we love them.
I can't wait to see blossom even more. But
well, that's one reason too that we feel like we need to make sure that we're doing the right things for ourselves and for our marriage, for our kids, for our family unit. If you think about it, you know, 3 years ago, we could make a vlog. It didn't even have to be that interesting, which yes, we still can do that, but I feel like the way YouTube is now, there's a lot more pressure for everything to be something exciting or dramatic, or you know, you can't just have like a regular old day. And I mean, you can, whatever. It's
all the OGs know what's up. Y'all got us.
Yeah. Basically, we used to just sit on the couch and do this every day for the vlogs.
This is what we used to do. Like, y'all know what's up. We could talk to y'all forever like this, but now it's just the algorithms and the apocalypse and the blah, 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 blahs. And
it's become a lot more of a business, which it is. It's our job. Yeah. There's that whole business side. But we talked about how it was nice the other day to have like a camera-free day. Like, we didn't have cameras on. We were able to live lives kind of as normal people. We were talking about how our instinct when anything cute, funny, happy, sad, upsetting, dramatic, adorable happens is to pull out the camera.
I read you a tweet. Casey Neistat was tweeting with Hank Green about daily vlogging. Hank said, I don't hate daily vlogs, but the strain can be huge. If you do it, go easy on yourself. And Casey Neistat replied to Hank and said, I second Hank here. Daily vlogs is like a sponge. It will slowly soak in every aspect of your life. And I was just like, that's so true.
We also took a golf cart ride the other night, which a lot of times we take the camera or whatever, but we just kind of forgot the camera. And we were probably gone for like an hour and saw lots of fun stuff. And like the kids were just cute. And
like a wild watermelon patch and frogs and
it was fun. And we didn't have the camera with us. And it was one of those moments where I caught myself going, oh, I should vlog that. Oh, I should vlog that. But then I realized like how nice it was to know, but I don't have the camera, so I can't. We were talking about how we would like to have some way to have some camera free time. And lots of people have said, take the weekends off, just do Monday through Friday, which first of all, kind of we set our own schedule. That's one of the perks of being your own boss. So it doesn't even have to be weekends we take off, because that's when the fun stuff happens.
Yeah.
We also talked about having some specific like camera free times where we'll say, for the next 2 hours or whatever, we're gonna do this with the kids, we're gonna do this with each other, we're gonna go on a date and not take the camera, we're gonna play a game with the kids. We love, like, one of my favorite times with our family right now is taking golf cart rides, because the kids are cute, they're always happy, it's a fun time. And so I was like, maybe that can just be our like camera free zone. But then we also talked about, do we take a day off and not record anything all day for one day, and how would we do that?
I think what we're gonna try testing out is doing like a live show, or a live upload, live stream on YouTube one day a week.
So basically what would happen is, for example, if it was Sunday, we would not vlog at all on Sunday. No cameras in our faces, no cameras in the kids' faces. Granted, if I want to take a picture, I'm gonna take a picture.
Or Instagram stories, whatever. Yeah.
So that day there would be no cameras. So the next day, so on that day though, y'all would still get a vlog because it would be Saturday's footage, right?
Yeah, coming in on Sunday.
Monday would be the day that we wouldn't have had any footage for because we didn't film on Sunday. So then we would live stream on that day. We'd still be filming the vlog for Tuesday, but we would live stream at some point.
It'll just be like a 10-minute, like, hey, what's up? Like
major, just
Q&As, like ask y'all questions, get to talk, interact.
To connect with you guys.
We just need to. We used to interact with y'all all the time, like with Blog TV and all this stuff like that.
We used to interact with each other a lot too. We don't really do that anymore.
Yeah, whatever.
So, anyways, we just want to make sure that there is a time that we know that what we're doing throughout our day is for ourselves and not for the vlog and not for anybody else. Because I know I have times when I think, oh, Cullen just hugged me because it was for the vlog, or he just licked my face for the vlog.
I was whispering something, sweet nothings.
With your tongue? No.
So anyway, that's gonna be kind of the thought and plan. I hope y'all understand, and sorry about yesterday's like weird ending and all that kind of stuff.
Thank y'all all for your support as we're trying to figure this out and figure out what works best for us and for our family. We are not quitting, we're not leaving, we're not like gonna not vlog for the next month or something. But we just want to figure out what works.
Yeah, and a lot of y'all have seen like the distance, I guess, between us as far as emotional distance and relationship distance goes, but we're working on it. Like we're seriously trying to fix it and make things better, and hopefully y'all will see that change as we change.
I hope so. I want to see it change.
But no, yeah, it's been a lot. Again, thank y'all. Thank you. If you're watching this, thank you so much. If you've been around since the beginning, thank you so much. If you've been around since Games was born, thank you so much.
If you came today for the first time ever,
thank you so much. Stick around, we got some fun stuff coming up. I always say we got fun stuff coming up, but we literally have like kids that are growing. Like fun things are gonna happen, crazy things are happening, so changes are happening. Lots of changes. We got stuff going on in our heads. I don't know. I love you.
I love you too.
Stop, this is not for the internet. We're gonna cut this off, and we will see y'all tomorrow. TFS, catch you on the flip side. Love you guys. Bye. Peace. Out. That was a long video.
Wow.
Love so sweet, so many ways I want to stop. Thank you, baby. I just want to stop.